to ask that question, and I need to understand why Jarrett Allen is not starting. It's he's young enough to play 35 minutes a game. Just let's stop the foolishness. All right. Give me your stat of the night. Off the charts. Underrated for a general for sure. Yeah, he's a beast. Kevin's a beast. If he got a triple double tonight, he would have been my player. The stat I'm gonna give you is 100%. Uh, Torian Prince and Landry Shamet, who's been having a rough time, they had to shoot 100%. Right, 10 for 10 for us to be in this game. If they don't shoot 100%, we lose. And that's an important thing to look at, and why we don't need all of this shooting. The Nets are a better team if we had a wing defender. If we had someone who had physicality and would take advantage of all. We have so much space on the floor, and only really one person can take advantage of it, and that's Karis LeVert. He's the only one really going to the basket 100% of the time, or most of the time. So the Nets are the first time a team could say, "Wow, they have too much shooting. That's way too much shooting." 100% those two shot, but because on the other end their defense was so crap that the effect that they had on the game was barely felt. They the that they were important, no doubt. They played great. They did their jobs. They did what they do at the highest level that they do it. However, that just goes to show why we need some variety on this team. All right. Now, give me your moment that changed the game. Oh my God, the highlights are sick. Man, how sick was those guys tonight? Like the moment I think that broke Atlanta, and I can't say that broke them because it they kept going, they kept coming, and they're gonna keep coming. They're a young team. They're going to get better. But the moment that kind of broke them, that made them wobble a little bit, that it was a jab that landed flush on their face and stunned them. And it was when Kyrie did that, what I call eclectic slide 3-pointer. He, if he's not the most skilled player I've seen in New York City, I'm I'm not a married black male, and I know that is a trick question in today's society. So Let me not fall on that one. I'm not here on Earth. Put it that way. Let's go with that one. Um, uh, he just to be able to move laterally like that, set your feet and get off an NBA 3-pointer. My God, Kyrie, and when he made that shot, it kind of just had made everyone in Atlanta just go, okay, like, what do we have to do to stop these guys? Like, it just made at that moment, it made Trey Young kind of like stop and go, okay, that's what I got to be elite. That's the measuring stick. All right. And sometimes to win basketball games, you have to send those messages. You have to send those love notes to your opponent that says, "This is how good I am. You have no shot. You have no hope. You cannot stop this." And Kyrie sent that message tonight, and it changed the game. What would you did you want to do one? Oh, I'm tripping. Yeah, no. Yeah, Kyrie is not, he's not just a dagger guy. Our defense is not good enough to just give somebody a dagger. But he basically latches onto you and just keeps stabbing you with the dagger over and over again. Kyrie's a bad man. As far as offense goes, we run this league. If we ever was to figure out a way to get some defense on this team, then we could start talking about championship. There's some very suspect, like, well, let's not stick our heads in the sand. Let's be realistic Nets fans. Let's be a realistic Nets community, and just say and hold the people accountable that we need to. Right? We are very close to a championship team. This is everything is there. You just need a meta world piece. You just need a defensive specialist, someone who is going to get us that stop when the bleeding, like, we could not stop the bleeding today. The only reason why we won is because we're killers too. And if you want to go for a slug fight, a slugfest, we're with that. But at some point, just taking punches, we've got to be able to block too. We've got to be able to bob and weave. Nets don't have any of that right now. Right now, we just go blow for blow, and that's fun. This was a very fun game, even though it hurt to watch someone score on your team that much. With no real way to stop it was the other thing. We felt defenseless to what they were doing. Thank God for Jarrett Allen. He was the only defensive pulse we had tonight. But we could win a championship, dude. We could win a championship if we fix this. It's going to be interesting to see what they do. We have the MLE still too. That's the other great thing. Why do you keep reminding us that? the guy you just want to just walk around the neighborhood like he's Debo. God bless the dead. He just passed away. Tiny Lester. Shout out to him and his family. I'm sure they're Nets fans. No, probably not. Yo, like, really, we just need a bully. We need a guy who, if someone hard fouls KD, that comes down the other head and just tomahawks him. We need a guy that's just, like Jay Crowder did that a lot for the Heat last year. It let Bam be free. It let Jimmy Butler do his thing. You just need. I, yeah, he's definitely. Karutz is crazy. You don't look at him in his face and see that something's wrong with him. Something's wrong with that boy. Yeah, listen, he's not going to be consistent. He's going to do some boneheaded stuff, but I'm telling you, you need that guy. Either if he's not the guy, get the pieces together to find that guy, because this is a championship team. Look at this, the way we scored tonight. Look at the way we just gutted this team tonight, and here we are. Here we are on the precipice of great things. If Sean Marks changes, partner, you feel good about Friday? Yeah, they're not the number one offense, or used to be the number one offense for no reason. They're a good team. Friday's going to be interesting, but still, we're going to be here to cover it, New York City. Thank you for joining the Front Office Podcast. I'm Eve Darbooz. This is my partner where you can find him at Samuel LaChow on the Twitter thing. We are the Front Office. Let's go, Nets.